fine. Just waiting for YouTube. Yep, Twitch is up. Fantastic. Okay, let's get YouTube happening and we'll get some music going. Alrighty, now is the bot doing its bot thing? The bot is not doing its bot thing at the moment, or my maybe my... There we go. My Discord was not doing its Discord thing. Okay, Botrix is up and running, so let's get some music going. Alrighty. Hello, hello, welcome. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good noon. Good night. Whatever time of day it is. Have a good time zone. Have an excellent time zone, and hopefully enjoy the show. Enjoy the stream today. Alrighty. We're on the Aetherial Airships server today. We'll be doing some iron farming, and in the meantime, we're getting some things happening on the shearing front, on the wool front. We're listening to Too Hard to Die by Apala Music, and we're listening to Captain Fred of the Tech Heads shortly, and then Mud Puddle. Alrighty. Alright, let's do the publish thing on the existing videos, the existing notifications. And we'll do the updating all of our socials. All of our let's show things off. Alrighty, and we'll have a listen to Mud Puddle, and we'll get into some gameplay. Alright, I can hear drowns drowning in the background. Alrighty, just waiting for things to do their thing. It won't be too long. Alrighty, let's see. We got that one. And what else have we got? That one. A couple of different places we're putting our link for our stream just to see who turns up. Alrighty. What else have we got? Let's see. Okay, that one. And we'll go this one. Oh, of course, it's starting to rain on the server. That'll be fun. Alrighty. And what have we got? We got one more there. And then we'll do a little bit of a show off on the Mercurian Skies server. We'll just add our on the shipwright server. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that's coming through to you guys, but I'm getting some glitching on my audio on my end. Hopefully that's not too bad on the stream side. Now where is my... There it is. Okay. That's the one we want. I'll just update on my little show-off thread. Alrighty. And I think we'll leave it there and we'll get into some gameplay. Let's see who's around. Where's my... There it is. Alright. Whoa, that's laggy. Okay, 1 second. I'll get the gameplay up. It is raining, of course, which makes things nice and fun for the whole... oh, it's not even showing the... Not even showing the game. Let's fix that. There we go. Okay, so it's raining. So let's get out of this mode. I'll go options and go back to normal FOV. And get out of nighttime. Let us attempt to sleep. There we go. Alright, hopefully that will reduce the lag just a little bit. Okay, come on, rain. That's a bit better. Alright, so we're here to shear some sheep and make some beds to take back to the village. So we'll do that. We got drowning. We got all sorts of noises going on. Can we get that wool, please? Looks like we got it. Okay. So, it's been a while since we've been on the airship server. A couple of weeks. Hi. For those wondering, I'm Techhead Fred, and this is the Aetherial Airships SMP. So, we have a windmill. We have some airships. We have lots and lots of sheep. So what we're going to do is we're going to go looking for the village. Well, we know where the village is. We're going to go to the village and we're going to make a bunch more beds and we're going to get an iron farm started up. And then we're going to see what we can do about getting the trading hall finished. So, hopefully you're here for that. If you are, enjoy. If you're not, if you're new, then stick around. Maybe you like what you see. Okay. So, firstly, let's get back into normal screen mode. If I could press the right buttons. Okay. And we have 39 wool. Let's make that 45-ish, I guess. 42. Okay, that'll do us. Need to get some sheep over to the village at some stage as well. But for the moment, we'll take the wool. What is going on with these drowns? Lots of zombies turning into drowns. There's a skeleton down there too. We'll have to clean this area up. But for the meantime, we're going to jump into our little airship. If we can remember which door to close. And we're going to head over to the other village. Can we reach? We can't quite reach. Okay. We'll put some fuel in there. And then we'll head off. Alrighty. So let's get the music. Let's get some music going. We'll get into cruise control. Actually do that while we're moving would be good. There we go, into cruise control. And let's get a little bit of music going. Let's go with Captain Fred of the Tech Heads. Oh, we're just scooting underneath. Just fit. Alrighty. Did we stop dead in the air? Dead in the water? Alrighty, well, we're basically there now. So we'll just stop the music there. Alrighty. Okay. So we got all the wool. Now we need to get the little iron farm that we've got prepped actually populated and get a zombie in there. So let's pull up next to this convenient pillar. All right, not quite there. And then we'll turn around, back it up a little. Go to F5 mode, start descending, and then dismount. Wait for the ship to land. That way we don't get any damage. Perfect. Pick up the fuel. And off we go. I'll put the fuel away for the moment. Alrighty, so I've got a cobblestone generator. We've got our little section over here ready to go for the iron farm. We're just got to get the villagers in. And we have the beds already, so we just got to make a few more beds and get some breeding happening. Alright. So we got 3 villages here at the moment. 4. Okay. I put 2 beds per house. We got 4 beds in there. All right. Maybe we'll make it 4 beds per house. We'll make it as many as we can per house. All right, let's get that wool out of our offhand. So we stop placing it. All right, we got 2 beds in there already. So we need at least 1 more in there. And we just got to get you guys to breed. We need to throw some food at you. We got 2 beds in there, so we got lots of villagers, lots of beds ready for villagers. We just need to convince the villagers to breed. So maybe wool wasn't what we needed. Maybe wheat was what we needed. I think this is the only wheat we got growing here at the moment. All right, so I guess we want to go back and pick up some wheat and bread. Get these guys breeding. Oh dear, there's a baby. Oh, maybe not. Hello. You're not a baby, you're a cartographer. All right, there's a start of a trading hall. We haven't quite finished that yet. Oh, we needed the wool for the roof as well, I think. That's right. So bed-wise, we're fine. We just need to encourage these guys to breed. And we need a lot of yellow wool. Need a lot of yellow dye. Okay. We can do this. Alrighty. What have we got? I'll pop the wool in there for now. Actually, I might leave the wool here. Just so we've got it here. Now, in terms of dye... we need bone meal. I think we're going to make a mob farm here as well to get the bone meal. I think that was the plan. Alright. And we've also got the option here of all of the lovely crops that we've got. Start bone mealing those. Well, start using those. And we'll start throwing the potatoes at the villagers as well, I think. Let's try and get some more yellow flowers. Oh, we got red flowers. Oh, there's a yellow one. Perfect. Was that tree there a second ago? I don't think it was. Alright, well, we'll put our yellow flower away. What else did we put away? I can't tell. we've got a bunch of grass here. We may as well use the grass for bone meal. Alright, we've got a cat that wants to leave the room as well. One moment. We'll deal with that. We'll just get ourselves all of this grass so we can get some bone meal happening. Alrighty. One more. Two more, I guess. A stack should do. Alright. Let's see. How many more yellow flowers can we get easily? Let's try over this way. Yes, I hear you, cat. I will let you out in a moment. Lots of yellow flowers. Perfect. Alright. I'm going to let the cat out, and I'll be right back. Let's get myself on the BRB screen. Won't be long. And we'll just have a quick listen to... let's go with Captain Fred of the Tech Heads again. It's a nice quick one. Alright, and we're back from letting the cat out. We'll just let the music play through. Alrighty. Okay, so we've got a bit of yellow wool, and we've got... Sorry, we've got a bit of yellow dye, and we've got a bunch of wool. So let's see how we go with getting the yellow dye happening. We'll make ourselves a little create section here. So 5 yellow dye. Bit of andesite alloy. We've got some shafts and things. We've got some wood. Awesome. We'll make ourselves a little little water wheel and get things happening. Alrighty. We got oak planks and shafts. Perfect. We'll make a water wheel and get a mill going. Not quite as effective as the windmill back at spawn, but it'll do the job. And we'll just make that into a big water wheel. All right. Where do we want to put the mill wheel? Build it on the opposite side there where we've got the water flowing anyway. Take advantage of the naturally flowing water. Looks good. That's not the direction we want to go in. Do we have a wrench? It's a good question. We'll build a platform under that so we can catch it. I don't think we brought a wrench with us, or if we do have one, we don't have it on us. Okay, we'll fix that. We need some gold for that. In the meantime, let's just do some slabs and catch it. All right. Not the direction it was meant to be facing in, but that's fine. Maybe I'll just put it here. Nope, doesn't want to go that way. Forgot these things are horrible. Okay. These things are a horrible place if you don't already have a shaft. So let's put a shaft down. And we'll go to sleep before we do this. Don't want to deal with zombies. All right. We'll get there. Bit of lag, but that's okay. Alrighty, so we've got some shafts. Let's see which direction we can get the shaft to go. And then we'll place the water wheel accordingly. Can we get it to go this way? Yes, okay. So now, there we go. Now if we remove these, it should actually flow. Interesting amount of lag there. Visually it looks like it's gone down, but still with us. That one's moving now. Good. And this one I don't mind if we lose. Which we didn't anyway. Okay. So we got our water wheel working. Hi, Jackdaw. Welcome. You're just in time. Alrighty. Just in time because you're first. Speaking of which, did I remind you? Okay. So we've got our water wheel going. And we're at our new village. So we're going to try and get the villagers to breed a bit. And we do need a... What's the word I'm looking for? A... andesite casing, so we can have the shaft go through. So we'll make one of those. Do we have andesite on us? We do not. Okay. So just building a little mill so we can get the most efficient use of our dye. And then we're going to continue on our little marketplace over there. We're going to try and get the villagers to breed as well. So there's the andesite alloy. And it looks like we might have a strip log there already. No, it's a chisel bookshelf. Okay. That is fine. We'll just go for the nearest one here. We're going to need a couple. We need one for the mill as well, so may as well do those two. And we'll make a bit of space for the logs. Still on the BRB screen? Okay, no worries. Thank you for the reminder. All right. So yeah, we're just having a bit of trouble with placing the water wheel. So we're going to, we've got the water wheel placed. We're just going to make a little mill here. And yes, it's hard to show things off when I'm on the BRB screen. Thank you for pointing that out. All right. So here's our water wheel we've just placed. We've been having a bit of an argument with placement, but we managed to get it. And over here, we've got our little marketplace we're making. We're going to put some white and yellow wool over here, like the original marketplace stalls that were over here that we demolished. And we're going to try and encourage these guys to breed and get them into an iron farm, which is over that way. We just haven't dug the pit yet. Okay, so these guys are looking pretty happy. There's lots of beds around, so they should be able to breed without too much trouble. We've just got to start throwing veggies at them. Let's see, do we have... Oh, would you look at that? We've got some wheat here. We've got some tomatoes. And we've even got some bits and pieces. All right. I'm not sure what they want other than wheat. I think the plan was actually to go back and get a bunch of bread from spawn, which I forgot to do while we were over there. There's a bunch of wheat over there we could have turned into bread quite easily. But I just completely forgot. So, that's on me. But we're going to make a mill, and we're going to make the most of our bread. I'll make the most of our wheat that we've got growing over here anyway. And look, there's some seeds. We can plant some more. Perfect. Okay. One there. One there. One there. Alright, looking good. Let's try and get a little bit more yellow dye then. We'll do one more lot over here. Try and get some more yellow flowers. Oh, I missed one there as well. Got a blue flower. That's nice. I got 6 yellow flowers, so that should be enough for a decent amount of dye. So we just got to make a mill. Where are we? We got birch planks there. That's perfect for using for various cogs and things. Do we have any cogs in there? I think we had a large one. It was on this side. We've got a large one, but no small ones. Okay, so we need a large one anyway. Alrighty. Let's go with 2 small ones and a large one. Alright, let's get that millstone happening. We need a bit of stone for that. What stone have we got? Granite will probably do. There we go, perfect. 1 millstone. And let's get that happening. Maybe put it a bit higher. We'll go the high option. Alright, and then we'll bring that across with a cogwheel. Yeah, we'll just build up to it. That should be fine. So use the birch planks for the moment. Get that in place. Get that happening. Perfect. Okay. Just going to save on wood a little bit by just using slabs here. We've got plenty of wood to cut down in a moment, but I want to just get the early stuff out of the way. Alright. 13 yellow dye. Should be plenty. Let's get our marketplace roof done then. And we'll see about getting these villagers bred and getting some of them out of town into the iron farm. Plenty of wool. Let's see how much yellow and white wool we can make out of this. All right, let's go with 12, I think. See how that looks. We'll start doing a checkerboard pattern. Or stripes even. We'll see. Go with one in the corner. See how that looks like from above, and then we'll think about the next layer. Kind of want to make it look a bit like a marquee tent, so we want to go a bit higher. Let's have a look. So you want to come in and up. And we want to sort of have an arched entryway as well. So I think we'll go with the other 8 that we've got at the moment. The other 8 yellow wool will go on the entrance, but up a bit. And we'll figure out the next layer from there and what else we're doing with the wool. Okay. So these ones can go there to hold the yellow one. Now we're going to go this side, actually. Like the archway, that's what I was talking about. So we'll go with more in a minute or two. I think we'll just get the shape right first. So yellow here. And here. Should be able to still leave, but we want to have it a bit more open above them, so it's not quite so claustrophobic. So now we've done that, we'll head down again. This would be where the new wool slabs would be perfect. Slabs and stairs to make this into a nice archway, or nice tent shape. But we're going to make do with the 1.20 technology. 1.20.1, because that's what we're on with this pack. Let's have a look at that shape from a distance. Yeah, you can see where it's going. And so that'll come in and up. And eventually we'll get to a point at the top. And maybe if this world survives, if the mods and the world survive getting upgraded, then we'll look at having some more texture to it with some more recent, what's the word I'm looking for? More modern blocks when the time comes. Maybe there'll be a back port we can add or something like that. Or maybe we'll have a forward port. Speaking of which, I've been doing a bit of experimenting with a forward port of Valkyrian Skies to 1.21.11 and 1.21.1. And some of the stuff that's happening in that, and Eureka as well. So potentially we could be upgrading the world to more recent versions. The only problem is none of the other mods are actually forward ported because it's unofficial forward ports. So could maybe look at having some airship action happening in more recent versions if people are interested in watching that. More yellow flowers, perfect. Alrighty. Well, we've got our mill, and with the mill, of course, we've got the option to turn our wheat into flour, and then our flour into dough, and our dough into bread, so we can get the villagers to breed faster. Put our two more dandelions in here. Get a little bit more dye. There's a few more dandelions over there too. We'll grab those. Lots more dandelions. Nice. Lots of yellow dye. I only saw 3, but there's a good 7 or so. Nice. We've got our little natural mob farm over there that we're going to have to capitalise on later. We'll use it for our zombie for starters and for the iron farm. And we'll look at maybe getting some automation happening with Create. Taking advantage of the fact that there's things there that can be blatted. Alright, well, the marketplace is starting to come together, so that's nice. Lots of yellow dye from those few dandelions. More than we had before. Alright. Nice and peaceful not having the sound of Create stuff in the background over here as well. Okay, so we had one extra here that we're going to take out. I think we do need to get some sheep over here eventually, but for the moment, we'll continue our little build. And we use birch planks as our bridging block. Our building block. Alright, so probably don't want to use that much yellow dye. We'll go with 9 more for now. think we're going to go... Oh, got another wool there. Yeah, I think we're going to go one higher on all of these, so we'll fill in with the other wool for the moment. I think one white one in the middle here. Just trying to go for the striped effect, but also for sort of striped, but going into the middle. We'll see how that looks in a moment. Might have to go white here instead. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to go up along here. I think we go... sort of like that, and then... go sleep again. Yeah, it's starting to look like what I'm thinking of. Okay. And we'll try and get some sheep out here as well. I'll have to bring some sheep over. I have to import some because we're going to need a bit of wool to get this happening. Looking at the pattern, I think we might have it slightly wrong, but that's fine. We'll keep going and see how it looks. We can play with the pattern later, but for the moment, we'll go with the wool we've got and see if that looks somewhat like what we're thinking of. Yeah, I think we need to adjust the stripes. We'll get there. One of each wool left. Let's see. I'll stand back from it a bit. Oh, that's kind of what I was going for. I think maybe we go with yellow stripes. So we have the yellow coming down here. Yellow coming down here. And yellow down here. And then if we had yellow, all yellow in this bit, that'll look a bit weird. So no, I think this will work. We'll go alternating and then one more right at the top. I think that's going to be, yeah, that's more like what we're looking for, I think. We can always swap a few of them out later once we've got more white wool. Hey, Balin, good to see you. Balin 13, welcome. All right, so we're building a little marketplace for our villagers. We've also got a little water wheel over there that we're using for the mill so that we can get the most amount of yellow dye per flower. And we've got an iron golem, so that's good. Means we can start getting the extra iron we're going to need for the infrastructure, but we also want to get more villagers. So let's jump out of the F4 mode, out of free cam. I think we're going to need to go back and get some wool and some sheep. Unless there's sheep up there, we're going to need to import some sheep from spawn. But yeah, it's starting to look like a little marketplace. I think we'll add some more things to make it look a little nicer. I wonder if we can do barrels of fish or boxes of fish. We can do it with the rest of the produce with Farmer's Delight. Don't think we can do fish, but we can try. We'll have a look. I know there's an unused texture for barrels of fish in the game files, but unfortunately that hasn't been put in with these mods. You'll be lurking unchecked door, no worries. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate you being here. Alright, so we've got a fireplace. Got a slightly buggy golem. Are you going to walk over the fireplace? No, you're going to walk around it. Okay. Your pathfinding looks a little... Nope, your pathfinding's a little off. Something's not quite right about that golem. I think it might be... Some of the mods are doing silly things. The animation mods, maybe. It looks like he's malfunctioning. Thank you for the lurk, unchecked door. Alright, well that's starting to look good. We'll go with... I guess it'll be... 4 more... Maybe 5 more yellow wool and 4 more white wool. Either way, we're going to need to get some more wool, so let's do that. Go back to spawn to shear them, to shear some sheep, and we'll see if we can bring some sheep back. Oh, we're getting cats too. Nice. What do we got food-wise? Got some bamboo cookies. We'll chow down on some bamboo cookies for the moment. May as well use them. Alright. Tasty bamboo cookies. Pop the rest of those away, and let's go back to spawn and pick up some wool at the very least, if not some sheep. See if we can get some sheep to come with us. And a bit of travelling music once we get up and running. And this is our height marker that helps us determine where we need to be to get back to spawn safely. So I think we're about that high. Yep. Alright. Hit cruise control and we get some music going. Let's go with Sick of the Land this time. And yes, we're in the Tech Ed van. It's an airship, but it looks more like a van, so it's the Tech Ed van. Head back towards the windmill. Managed to import villagers to the spawn area from there, so I think we can get some sheep back. As we get closer, the blades of the windmill will phase in, and the foliage on the tree. All right, just hitting stop on the music because we're basically there. Cruise control stop because I started manual steering. That's what happens. We've got our little sheep pen over there. We've got a spare airship here that belongs to one of our other server members. We're going to try and get a little boat onto the edge of this ship with a couple of sheep in it. Back it up. And down again. Over this way just a little. And down. There we go. And we back it up again. Back it up while also going down so we don't fly up in the air. Perfect. Okay. I need to look down on everyone. We'll get our little sidecar going. And we'll get ourselves a little boat with some sheep in it. Oh, we got a villager in there instead. Okay. Alright, we got one sheep out. You're quite okay there. Alright, so let's grab a lead and we'll get the sheep out of there. And we'll bring the boat over. I need somewhere to put the sheep. We'll tie the sheep to here for now. We'll worry about the villager in a moment. Get him out of the boat for now. Are you stuck in there with the other villager now? What's happening? You're still in there. Okay, you're trying to go back to your workstation. In you go then. Oh, I see. You can't get into your workstation because we got slabs in the way. That's fine. We'll fix that for you, sir. There you go. You can go back to your workstation now. There you go, sir. You're back to your workstation. Alrighty. I think we'll go with one sheep at a time, if we can. Just oh, we might just grab another one. One sheep at a time, getting out of here. Alrighty, and we'll get the sheep into the boat. If we can. Nope, he's decided to disappear down there. Alright, I think we lost the lead as well. That's alright, we'll make another one. Oh, we'll just grab this one. Okay, let's see if we can get you into a boat. Come on, over this way. We can do it. Always breed more sheep. Oh, you've decided you're not coming here. Okay, what about if we go over this way? What about if we go over here? Will you follow? You really don't want to follow. Come on. There we go. We got the sheep into the boat. We'll try for one more. And let one just wander around down there. Yeah, we got enough. We'll just get some more wheat while we're here. Grab ourselves a knife so we can efficiently harvest it and get the other stuff we need. Where are we? Knife, knife, knife. There we go. Alright, what's that? 14 wheat, that should be enough. And we've got plenty of wheat seeds as well. Alright, let's throw the wheat in here. I got some wheat flour already, nice. I got some red sand from earlier as well. We'll leave that. We'll get the wheat flour in a sec. Okay, so we got one sheep. I think we will try and get a second sheep. But we will grab a couple of those wheat to breed the sheep with. Is it the first time we bred things? Wow. Could have sworn we'd done that already to get the sheep, but apparently not. Maybe someone else did the breeding, or maybe it just reset my stats for some reason. Okay. I'll throw the rest of this in here. You got 16 wheat flour. That's a good start. I'll throw that on here. In fact, if we just put it there, I think it'll work. Yep, perfect. All right, we'll have a sleep, and we'll get this let's get this bread cooked. And I'll try and take the sheep back. Oh, I forgot to take the fuel out of the furnace. Or the ship's engine, I should say. Oh, there we go. We've got more food. Put that knife away. Have a quick sleep. Hello, Centric Red. Centric Red 10, welcome. So we're just on the Aetherial Airships server at the moment. Trying to get some sheep over to the new village. We will take some wool with us as well. For the moment, we're going to get one sheep out of here. And close that. Now that villager will want to go back to his workstation, so he's okay. But this sheep we've got to make sure we don't let go off the edge. So we go back along here. Oh, and that has now fallen down. That boat. That's annoying. Okay, well, I guess we tie this sheep up and we make another lead. Yeah, that one's been bumped off. Okay. No pun intended. Not bumped off as in we've bumped the sheep off and we don't have a sheep anymore. Bumped off as in we've bumped the boat off and we don't have a boat sitting on our ship anymore. Yeah, so Sundays or Saturday for you possibly. I do weekend streams during the day. So it's my Sunday morning. So evening streams, well, weekend streams, weeknight streams are a little different. Okay, can we? No, we can't. Okay, so we'll get the sheep out of here. And we'll attach that one to here. Okay. Try that again. We'll attach that one to here. Oh yeah, Centric Red, you're in a similar time zone to me from memory. So yeah, Sunday morning. So Sunday morning I do Minecraft. Till about my lunchtime. Or not quite lunchtime, but close to. There we go. And now we get an Enderman. Lovely. Okay, so I think we'll go into the ship from this side. And we'll get the sheep on there. We want to not push the boat off, ideally. Okay. So in 1.20.1, so the lead mechanics are still a bit annoying. try and get this sheep to follow us. And the boat's going to slide off again. Okay. Hey, sheep. You're not going to follow us. How about we go this way? Why? Why? Why you want to go that way? Okay. So naming rights redeemable. Basically, it means that if I'm playing Minecraft, I will attempt to name something what you have suggested, as long as it's polite. Well, as long as it's not, as long as it's PG-ish. You should be in the boat. Go in the boat. There we go. Got that one in the boat. So yeah, if you've got the points for naming rights, basically means you can name a mob or a town or something like that. We're going to have to go around with this one as well. We are. Okay. So, for example, our town on the... Why? Why? Why are you going that way? Is the farmer carrying wheat or... Is the dude carrying wheat or something? Come on, let's get you in the boat. Come on. In the boat. There we go. Alright, so if we take off carefully, we should be able to keep this boat with us and take it over to the village. Alright, let's give this a go. Alright. So, let's head over. I'm going to go into F5 mode so we can see what we're doing with the ship. We're going to slowly go up. Yep, and then we're going to turn this way. Oh, that's not turning. We're going to turn this way. And we're going to slowly take the ship over. We're going to go in cruise control, but we're going to do it without the ship engine going so that we don't drop the sheep, hopefully. Alrighty. So let's get some music going while we do this. Let's have to Genminal this time. It's a few minutes long. Have some peaceful driving music. So we're heading over to the village you can just see under this island over here. Just going to go down slightly. We might just stop, in fact. Yeah, we'll just keep keeping as straight a line as we can so we don't drop the sheep. We've had some fun times at dropping villages and things like that while trying to do this. So I guess we'll turn that way slowly. Wait for the boat to catch up. We'll go down just a tad. I'm going to go forward and hit cruise control again. Alright, we're going to go down just a little bit. Alright, now we're just going to quickly... No, we won't dismount, because if we dismount, I think the sheep will fall. So, we're going to slowly... head through here. Let's see. I think we're going to just make it under here. Yep. Turn very slowly. Don't want to catch the sheep on anything on the way. Or ourselves. Oh, that'd be very close. Let's turn this way a little more. Turn a little more. And down a little bit. Okay. I think we're okay. Just very slowly turning. Alright. And we'll leave a fine going as well. All the music is by Apollo Music, by the way. Slowly, slowly. We are moving, it just looks very, very slow. As you can see, the sheep are now in the light, so we've come out from under the island there, we're not in the dark anymore. I think we've done it. I think we've successfully got the sheep to the island. We've just got a few more meters to go. We're getting practiced at transporting things. As you can see down there, we've got a huge mine shaft that we could go and explore as well. Those wool blocks are actually going to be spider webs, so that'll be where the spawners are. Distant Horizons fills in with approximate blocks. Alright, so if we go back to the height of the lightning rod there, we should be about the same height as we were when we left, so we shouldn't take any fall damage, or only a little bit. It's our height marker, so we know how high we are. Because there's a little bug at the moment with the current version of Eureka ships, well, the current version of Valkyrian Skies, that means that when you dismount from a ship, if you are lower than you were when you started, you actually take fall damage. There's a couple of ways around that, but one of those is to dismount from the ship immediately after hitting cruise control to go down. Problem there, of course, is that when you dismount from a ship, entities that are on the ship can just fall through, so... Let's see what happens if we dismount here. If we mount the ship again... No, they're still there. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're going to head down. Hit cruise control. And then immediately dismount, so that as the ship goes down, we slowly go down with it and we don't take fall damage. F5's the one I want. Not F3, not F4. Okay, and we've landed. Awesome. Now we can push the sheep off. Or we can grab a lead. And now we have sheep over here. We need to make a little paddock for them, obviously, but for the moment we'll tie them up. That one there. A successfully imported sheep. Alrighty. Let's tie this one up. We'll tie them up together. Perfect. Alright. I'll do a twitch clip that. I'm not sure if that'll be the right place for the clip, but hopefully we'll have enough of it. Alright. And now we have more wool, in theory. And we have 16 dough that can be turned into bread, which we can give to the villagers in the attempt to breed them. Did we lose our golem? No, he's wandered over there. Okay. Alrighty. Bit of success there. I'll throw some bread at these guys in a moment. So yeah, this is 1.20.1 we're using here. So we'll just grab these guys again. We'll head over this way. And we'll tie them up outside the veggie farm. Whoop. I just lost my screen completely. Am I still streaming? Lost my... Yep, I can still hear the game. Hopefully I'm still streaming, but I can't see anything. So give me a moment while I try and figure this out. I've completely lost my screen. All right, let me just check that my stream's still going. I don't hear any sound. I don't see any. I don't see any game. Did I lose my stream? Nope, it's still there. I don't know what happened there, but I temporarily lost my screen. All of them. Okay. We're back. All good. Okay. And yeah, we're still streaming as far as everything else is going, so it's just a local issue on my end. I'm having some real performance issues with my computer. Alright, let's throw some bread at you. Have some bread. No? Okay. Throw the bread here then. Somebody will take it. Alright, looks like it's still working, so that's good. Got a few seconds left on this bread. And we'll cook some more up. Have some bread, sir. Or ma'am, as the case may be. You're a fisherman, so I'm going to assume you're a man. Yes, I just assumed the villager's gender. So yes, the villagers will build their own walls because we've got regrowth. It also means that things will start growing on their own, like grass, and mobs can make trees grow and things like that. So So let's use our shears to get some more wool. We don't need a lot, but we need a little bit. So yeah, that gives us four white wool. Perfect. How long we got left? A few seconds left on this one. I'll throw some more bread around. We'll throw some bread at you. You're not interested? Looks like it's heading to night time. We'll have a quick sleep then. We'll let them do their nighttime routine. Yeah, we got a baby. Okay. We'll do... a quick sleep here. The villagers are going to bed. What time do you think it is? There we go. Alright, so we've got some mods that need to be updated on the server, but I've been pretty busy this last week or so. We've had school holidays and I've had some time off to spend with the kids. Cool, we'll take the boat across then. That's a bit quicker. We'll pick up these last few bread and we'll throw them at villagers. Here, have some bread. All right, now we've got a bunch of wheat seed here we can use to sort out the farm situation. So I think we'll go with onions in this one, and wheat down here like we did the other one. So. We may have to make this golem our first volunteer for our iron farm, because we can't plant the... There we go. All right, and they've grown their wool back, so that should be hopefully a quick way to get all the wool we need for the build. Yeah, we've got 10 now. That's perfect. We'll just finish off the marketplace there. We've got more potatoes to get rid of. All right, so put the onions in here. Don't think we've made an onion crate yet, so we might make an onion crate to add to the market with. The golem can guard the pig for now, or pigs. All right, so we've got our village homestead sort of happening now. A homestead village, maybe. All right, so we've got 10 yellow dye and 10 wool. I think we'll just go with 5 of that as yellow. We'll finish up our little marquee here. Put aside the poisonous potatoes, I guess. And we'll try and get some of those villagers into the iron farm once they've grown up enough. Or see if we've got any that are unemployed that we can send over there. All right, so we're going to go with yellow on top of these. See how that looks. I'm going to put white in the middle, and then we'll go with the yellow on top. So white here. We'll head back down. We'll pick them up from beneath. So yeah, because we're in 1.20.1, we do not have access to any of the new content like the new stairs or anything from the preview. And we won't for a while unless the mods update considerably. As I was mentioning earlier, I don't know if you were here then, I am looking at some unofficial ports of the airship mods, Valkyrian Skies and Eureka, that take it to the point where we can actually do things in 1.21 and 1.21.1 and 1.21.11, but none of the other mods like the pirate mod and the grappling hook compatibility mod and the breaking ships mod, things like that. None of those are actually yet updated, even unofficially, to that particular version of Minecraft. So not ready to upgrade the pack just yet. All right, we could use some carpet to give it a bit of texture, but for the moment, we'll go with that, and we'll have a look at that from underneath. Well, from a distance, and we'll see how it looks. Looks pretty good from underneath. How about from a distance? Yep, so I think what we'll do is we'll change this out for probably a wooden fence rather than a wall. Got some weird things happening with textures there. So change that out for a wooden fence and make it or maybe we'll put the bell up there. And put some wooden fence posts in to support it. At least visually. Like we've done on the side there. Probably go with an oak plank and some fences, just to make it look more supported. Although I do like the idea of the bell there. I'll have a think about that. So if we get rid of the wall over the bell, that'll stop them from building walls. I do kind of like that they're building walls. So we've got little fences happening here, basically. They're not building them consistently, though, but it will stop things from wandering in. And plus 3 walls. Yeah, I like that look. I was thinking maybe I'd try and make it radial stripes, but very difficult to do in Minecraft without looking a little odd. All right. So this is an SMP, and theoretically other players could join. Nobody's actually available or wanting to join the server at the moment out of the people that are already trusted players. So I might go with carpets on the top there. Some white carpets on the top of the pillars. was thinking trapdoors. Maybe trapdoors. Yeah, we got trapdoors, I think. Do we have any trapdoors already? No. Don't even have any oak planks, to be honest. Do have a couple of spare boats, though. Alright, so I guess let's grab ourselves some oak trees. And we will replant that one. Alright, so we'll go with some carpets on one side, and we'll go with some trapdoors on the other side, and we'll see what we think. Okay. We can go yellow carpet, we can go white carpet. We'll dye one carpet yellow. Okay, so we got yellow carpet there. We go white carpet there. And then go to trapdoors. Let's have a look at the trapdoors. Okay, so trapdoors. Trapdoors look decent. The carpets also look decent. I think if we were going the carpets, we'd probably go with the yellow ones. Alright, so what do we think? We're going to go yellow carpet, white carpet, or trapdoors? Or maybe even birch trapdoors. Birch trapdoors might be good because they got the white colouring in them. But they will contrast quite a lot with the rest of the wood. I don't think we'll go with the birch trapdoors. So I think the yellow carpet might be the go. If you have an opinion and you're in chat, say so now. We'll go get some more wool from the sheep. All right, so a little bit more yellow wool. Let's try the yellow carpet on both sides. Yeah, that's the go. I like that. All right, so we'll go with the yellow wool on that side and the other side. I'll put it on two sides and see how it looks. But I think that's the go, I think. And then we could do the same. We could put wool all over it to carpet all over it to spawn proof it as well. Might be the way to go. All right. Let's put wool on this side. This side. Yeah, definitely. It ties it in. It makes it look more like it's a tent that's held down, rather than being just a massive wool on top. I guess we don't have any lights on top of these houses either, and they're okay. Just going to make sure we've got enough lighting that things don't spawn in the first place. So 4 more yellow carpet. Well, we got 2 more here. But if we were to dye 2 more yellow wool, we'd get 3 carpet for 2 dye, which is efficient. And we just need 1 more dye, and we've got the 4. Alright, so do we have bone meal? We do not have any bone meal. Alright. We have a bunch of rope we can use. We can turn that into... Oh, we can use ropes to make it a bit nicer looking as well. Can we not bone meal rope? No. Okay. We can bone meal the straw, but we can't bone meal the rope. That makes sense. All right. All right, just 1 more yellow flower is all we need. Let's go. Yellow flower. Perfect. Got a couple. Even better. All right. And we got a couple of oxeye daisies there as well. Nice. We'll head over to our little mill and we'll mill up some dye. We'll build ourselves a proper mill house here as well, so that everything's coming up mill house. If you get that reference, you've probably been watching The Simpsons for too long. All right. There we go. There's our yellow carpet. What time have we got? Just after 10. So we've been going nearly 2 hours. It's been a pretty slow stream, but it's been fun. And we did manage to get the sheep over safely, which is always good. So I think we'll push on and we'll see if we can get the iron farm finished as well. Now I wonder, is that the very tail edges of a pirate ship there, which could be why we're getting some lag. Pirate airship. Could be a fun adventure to attempt to take over the pirate airship. Alright, we'll leave some of the things around here. And we'll get some building materials here. And I'm thinking about how we can put the bell in here and still have things supported visually. I think we need some lanterns, maybe at the entrances. And then we probably need the bell in the middle, but how do we want to have it supported? I think we maybe have some fences coming down. Have some fences coming down here, I think. Just oak fences. Alright, now we do have a little bit of iron that we can use to start with, just to get these lanterns done. And I think also there's I think it's the librarian? The librarian or the cartographer sells lanterns as well, so let's see if we've got one of those. So far we've got a smith, a butcher, a farmer, and a fisherman. And we've obviously got the blacksmith over here, so a toolsmith. Maybe we need some more houses. I think we need a little. Well, we got more professions available up there, but we want to actually bring those down here. So I think we want to get the iron farm going so we can make a schematic cannon. Then we'll go up there and we'll copy some of those buildings. We'll chop them up and then we'll bring them down here. But we'll also look at getting some advanced create happening and actually having an elevator built in at some stage between the two parts of the town. Not that the villagers will be able to use it, but it'd be convenient for players. All right. We'll mill the wheat. See if we can feed some more. Feed some more bread to the farmers or the villagers. Get them to breed a bit more. We might put in an automatic wheat farm and automatic bread maker over here later on down the track. See, there's definitely something up there. I wonder if it's a pirate ship. It's either another island or a pirate ship, and I think it might be a pirate ship. Getting dark again. Well, we've made some progress. So yeah, you can see the very edges of the buildings up there. We did have some sky pirates attack and blow some holes in the village there. So I'm wondering if that's the sky pirates ship up there that we can just see on the very periphery of the vision. Is it not nighttime? Surely it's nighttime. Looks like nighttime. The villagers seem to think it's nighttime. There we go. Days are probably taking a little longer than they should due to the tick speed on the server at the moment. And I'm pretty sure that's an indication that there's pirates around. Because when there's no airships actively moving around, hostile airships, the server is kind of smooth. It's when there's hostile airships moving around that it gets a little choppy. Oh, there's a backup happening too. That could have been it. All right, so let's get some buckets of water happening. All right, we've got 3 to go. Automating this would be good too. But it won't go through anywhere near as many water buckets. And a lot quicker. Alright, so we get these 8 going. Doing as much for free as we can. Alright. Look at a few more beds happening in here as well. Fill the houses with beds till we get way more villagers than we need, and then we'll start taking the beds back again. Or building more houses. What are you shaking your head at me for? Is it because I haven't updated the game so that you look weird? You look weird enough as it is. Alrighty, come on. 2 seconds. 1 second. Pop, pop, pop. Alright. Did somebody already pick up the bread? Nice. Well, have some more. Okay, don't then. Let me throw it at you. Let's throw it at you then. Somebody pick up the bread. Good job. So I think we'll go a little bit more wool just to tie things together a bit better on the structure there. I can see A couple of places where some wool would be nice just to join things a little better. Again, if we had the woolen stairs, that would be really cool. Right, how about you? Would you like some more bread? Have some more bread. Make a proper sheep pen and wool farm a little later, I think. For the moment, we just want a bit more white wool, white carpet. Just on the edges of these ones, if we can get to them. Okay, we're going to use the birch to get up again. Should probably invest in some ladders, but, you know. Alright, so... Okay, we actually want 8, I think. One there. One there. One there. One there. And the same on this side. So, yeah. Which means we need one more wool at least. That gives us 6. That's fine. That'll be more than enough. So, one there. One there. One there. And one there. I think maybe 3 more. 4 more. We'll go one there. One there. Then we'll do 3 more. We'll just keep going around. Just adding a bit of texture. Hurry up and eat. You need to have more wool. Okay. Now this one on the bottom here. I need more fences. Take these down again for now. Cool. Couple of babies. When we start having 3 or so with no job, that's when we take them over for the iron farm. Okay, so perfect. Just what I wanted. Use some ropes to make things look a bit nicer. Actually, maybe we'll just use ropes instead of... I don't know. I'll have a think. So we wanted... Got one there. Wanted one there. And one there. Yeah, probably do another 3 here. Another 4 here. Or another 3, but then have 4 up here. Just to add a little more, and then we'll do the same with a few yellow ones as well. Alright, so we've got a little enclosure for you. We'll build some fences, and we'll use some of these ropes. Just to look a little more tent-like. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Looking pretty good. All right, so next step is lanterns, and we get that wheat happening properly as well. So that one should be onions. This one's wheat. And then onions here as well. And yeah, we'll extend that and make it onions. Looking good. All right, let's see if we can make an onion barrel or an onion crate. We can make an onion crate. Perfect. And that looks kind of like fish, so I can go behind. I can go behind the villager there, behind the fisherman. And we need a new axe, that's right. Does the toolsmith have some axes for sale? Can we perhaps buy one? You're a weaponsmith. Okay. You do have axes for sale, though. Three emeralds for an iron axe. 20 string. You have tools, so you have shovels and hoes. And you will buy wheat. And sell beans, that's right. We could have brought wheat back. Oh well. Okay, well if we put down a couple of the other workstations, we could get some other... We could get a cook and a chef, for example. But I'd like to bring that house down before we do that. So that workstation area down. Copy it, bring it down. Basically the cafe style area. So if we have something else we can trade for, that'd be good. What about the... So we have traded with you. We also got buckets from you or something. Well, we get some wool. We can turn that into string with the mill. Let's breed the sheep. And we'll build a little... Does anybody want sticks, for example? It'd be great if you had a stick trade instead of a wool trade. Did we lose our butcher? Or do we not have one yet? Maybe we need one of these guys to grow up and be a butcher. Alright, well we're starting to repopulate anyway, which is good. And we got 4 beds in there. 1 bed in there. 2 beds in there. We did have a cartographer over here, didn't we? Is he still around? Or did he find a new job? No, he's still there. So you had the paper trade. That's right. That's how we were getting our... That's how we were getting our emeralds before. Paper. Our sugarcane farm. So we need to get some create stuff happening so we can automate the gathering and just come and sell stuff at the market. But we have lots of sugarcane, so we can just manually harvest it. Plus we have the option of making paper from bark as well. With Farmer's Delight, we can make the bark from the trees by stripping the logs on a chopping board. I think we'll probably be okay with sugarcane for the moment, though. Got a fair bit of it. I think 42 might be where we're up to. Yeah, that's not sugarcane. All right. Yep. Okay, well, that's good. That's a multiple of 3. That's easy. We'll get ourselves an axe, and then we'll clean up. So you want 24, 60... There's 2. And you get an upgrade. And now you're buying glass panes and selling compasses. Do we have glass panes? Oh, you look at that. We got some extra. So we're still short by 4 for the paper trade. Yeah, 4 to go. Alright, well, let's do that, and we'll get an axe. I know we can just make one, but I'm going to get these guys leveled up. Get 2 more there. We've got someone who wants to come in. Just a moment, I'll just check what they want. Okay, we just had a young fellow who wanted a salami stick and didn't know where they were. Oh, is that nighttime? No, just darkness. Alright, so we had a couple more sugarcane I saw. If we can find 4 more, we could make some more paper. Or if we get some bark. I think... Oh, we've got an axe there. Alright. We'll use the axe we've already got. But we will trade for something else. And we'll put the paper away in the cartographer's shop so we can trade for it, trade with it when we have more. Farmer. Toolsmith. Yes, you heard me. Toolsmith. Weaponsmith. And the fisherman has disappeared for now. Oh, there's the fisherman. Alrighty. So let's do 2 more yellow wool. And we'll make 6 carpet. Oh, wait. 3 carpet. Okay. Well, we'll make 3 more carpet. Then we'll do a 4th. We'll make more carpets, but we'll make 1 of them yellow. There we go. Okay. And that way we can go up and finish off that little section we're going to finish off. So put yellow carpets up here. Just to give it a little more texture. I do need 1 more up there. Oh well. I guess we can get another yellow dye and do a last yellow one on the top. Although... I don't know, maybe a lantern on top. Yeah, it just gives it a little bit of extra texture. I like it. And 1 more yellow dye. We could do a yellow carpet on top just to make sure nothing spawns up there. We do need those lanterns though, so let's go get some of those made out of the iron we've got. We will go with iron lanterns and not copper ones, I think. Well, the copper ones could be nice. Now we'll go with iron. We know what we're doing with iron lanterns. Copper ones I'm not used to building with yet. Nice. Yeah, I like that. I think that's what it needed. Pretty happy with that build. Sort of in the same style as the villager build, but has a central meeting place for them that's not rubbish and over here. Cool. All right. Happy with that build. Now we just need the extra villagers so that we can get the iron farm going. Okay. Oh yeah, safety nets are a thing. Forgot about that. They could be fun. Okay. I think we still need some fences in here to hold things up. We're going to go to the fence post in the middle, I think. That's right. And then we needed something to put the bell on. Having the bell off to one side could work. Having the fences and then having the bell attached to the middle. Yeah, that could work. Not quite sure. Looks good from the outside. I'm not sure about the inside. Hello, horse. Oh, we got some walls going up here, do we? Villagers have decided where the wall is. Where the edge of the village is. Yeah, this is outside the village, okay. Alright, we got 11 logs. That's probably enough for now. We'll go a few more. Fifteen's good. So if we go with stripping all of those with a chopping board, then we end up with 15 bark, and then that makes 5 paper. So let's pop these away for now. We will do some more create stuff here in a little bit, but we'll leave those for now. And let's get the create. Let's get the bark happening, I should say. All right, and we'll turn those into planks once we've done the paper. We'll get that last emerald as well. Why not? There we go. You'll take chickens and rabbit. Okay. You were after string or emeralds for bucket of cod. Well, let's go with populating the lake a little bit, shall we? Get a few more cod in there when we can, and we'll try and get some string from these guys. Got a couple of cod in the lake already. Nice. I think it's one string per wool, which is a little bit rough. But I guess you are just grinding up wool blocks, so you're not going to get much usable string from doing that. Be a while before we get 20 string from that. Got 2 kids at least. And we do have some glass panes. Let's see how many the cartographer's after. I think it was actually 13. Might have been 15. 11. Well, there you go. So if we can get the librarian, we can get glass and then glass panes and start making some easy emeralds. Oh, we already had seeds. What did we not pick up? Oh, we picked everything up. Nice. We had chickens, but we don't. Got at least 2 kids there, so we hope you have some villagers that don't need, or they don't have jobs when they grow up. We can lead them over to the iron farm and hopefully get some more to replace them. Do some more beds as well if we need to. Got a cat over there. Might be quicker to get string than I thought with the wool to string conversion. We do need more sheep though. So I'll save 2 of these for breeding the sheep with. I'll make those fences we were planning to make before. Alright, time-wise, we've got about half an hour left. We've been going for about 2.5 hours. Not bad progress. We'll come back for that. We left 2 for ourselves for the sheep. Good. All right, so village is coming along. I hear a spider. I have one more lead we can grab that lamb with. We'll tie them up for the moment, and then we'll get a proper paddock happening for them in a little bit. And we need some food. We've got baked potatoes. We'll eat those. Bet you there's a spider up here. Yep, it'll be in here. Let's have a look on the roof. There it is. So we're going to turn that into a slightly better entrance and make it like a little house above the blacksmith to live in. But we won't do that just yet. It's another 3. Cool. Won't be too long on getting some string for the fishermen. Longer than it should be, maybe, but not too long. Yeah, we'll build a mill house. That'll be our next project for next time we're here. Was we'll build a mill house. And in the meantime, let's try and get a bit more bread happening here. Pop that in there. That gives us 3 spare slots. And we got the planks. Let's make those as fences. Make a sheep paddock. Oh, wow, that gives us 45 fences. You know what? We're going to need a lot of fences. Let's do that. And we got 1 gate that we can get the sheep in and out with. Let's have a look here. If we go... put the bell up the top. There we go. And we use this as like a decorative spot in the middle. But we also still have access to a crafting table in the middle of the square. I like that. Cool. Yeah, from a distance that looks a bit more tent-like, a bit more realistic. Okay, cool. Happy with that. Now we take the rest of these and we make our little sheep paddock. I think we maybe build a butcher's farmhouse down this way somewhere. For the moment, we'll just make up a little paddock. We'll figure out what the actual law is later on, but we'll get the sheep here. Might do a shearing shed type automation thing later on. I'm going to go one wider. Should probably be a little deeper, but that'll work as it is. We'll just get these sheep into the paddock. Where's the last one's gone? Last one's lead gone. There it is. Don't have to worry about wheat this way. We'll just go straight through the marketplace. Oh, that one's gotten stuck. And we'll get you guys in here. Welcome to your new home, sheep. Alright, and we'll shear this one while we're here. And put a helmet back on, just for fun. Alrighty. 2 more string. Yeah, we could set up an automatic wool farm and we could send some of the wool into processing for string. We'll wait for these and we'll get the 5 string while we're here. Alrighty. Look at that, we're up to 10 already. Alright, get these 4 cooking and then we'll get 2 more going. Alrighty. Lots of cats. Lots of kids. We're getting a little village going here. Marketplace. Getting their walls in. I think we might grab some of those walls and make a bit more sense of this. They seem to be a bit haphazard. They're putting torches and stuff down too, though, so that's good. They're all heading to bed. Cool. We got a cat over there. While they're sleeping, I might fix their walls a little bit. And we'll grab these before we go. We've got a few seconds left. All right. Need to light up those sheep a little bit. That's okay. We'll deal with that when we get to it. So yeah, next week or next fortnight when we're on this oh, we got bread in there as well. So next fortnight when we're here, we will work on the sheep farm, and we will work on finishing off the iron farm. Now that we're getting things breeding, I think we should have enough villagers, hopefully, to trap a couple now. Or at least by the end of stream, we'll see. If we throw this bread at some more villagers, hopefully we will have 3 spare villagers by the end. Kid picked it up. Great. Alright, so you got about 15 minutes till you're grown. You got about 3 seconds till you're grown. Alrighty. That's you. That's another 5. Nice. Take those over. Not taking that long to get the string after all. Be even quicker if we automated it. Definitely not the most efficient way of doing it, but a way that works. Alright, so you are a toolsmith. You are a weaponsmith. You're a butcher, but I haven't actually sold you anything yet, so you're replaceable. You've still got 406, so you've got about 6 minutes to go. How many beds have we got over here? We've got a farmer. Got 2 in there. That's 2. That's 4. We've got 1 in there, and we've got 2 in the other one. So we've got about 7 villages worth of beds. Plus the 3 for the iron farm. 9 villages worth. So 1 there, 4 there. So that's 7 already. And another 2 there, that's 9. Yep. Alright, so let's make 1 more bed when we get the wool. That was meant to be potato. Plant some more onions. We'll make a place for you guys as well. Make this all farmland. And we'll get the golem out of here. The golem could be a farmer, I guess, canonically. It's a farmer that doesn't actually wreck the crops. It kind of works, actually. I'll do one more lot of tomatoes at the end there. Nice, lots of tomatoes. If you had someone who was buying tomatoes, that'd be awesome. But we don't, so... Get one regular tomato to get some seeds from. One there, and one there. Well, that got rid of the Enderman. Thank you. And we got more fences. Fantastic. Let's make a pig farm then. A pig pen. Not what I wanted. I want that one there instead. There we go. There we go. We get these guys next to each other. The pigs and the sheep next to each other. And we should have a nice little farm sort of setup happening for later on. Alrighty. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab these. Couple of spare fences for later. One more gate in here, and then we got somewhere to put the pigs. Oh, well, look at that. We've got enough space enough resources to make a gate right out of the bat as well. Oh, we're one short. That's okay. We can fix that. That's a chisel bookshelf. Let's try that again. Wait. There we go. No. We were not one short. We were one more than we needed. There we go. They can go back in there. There we go. Okay, now let's get the pigs out. And I think we will wrap things up shortly. One pig. Where's the other one? Two pig. Pigs out of the farm into their own little paddock. Come on, pigs. One at a time, please. Alright, well, you then. You first. Yep, and then you. Over this way. Yep, there we go. I'll shout you in, Mr. Golem. And I think that's a good place to leave it, with putting the pigs away as our pre-wrap-up action. There you go, piglies. Alright, we'll breed the pigs and then we'll head into outro and we'll see if there's anyone we can raid today. What have we got? Man, do they like cabbages? We can try cabbages. Or potatoes, tomatoes. Actually, we've got potatoes put aside here already, don't we? We do. Perfect. We have potatoes on us anyway. In that case, we'll just put all but two away. We'll go breed those pigs and then we'll wrap things up. There we go. Piggies successfully bred. We bred sheep, we bred pigs, and we've got more villagers. All looking good. I think populating the iron farm next time. And, yeah, you still haven't grown up. You got 800... Oh, you're a new one. 866 seconds. So I got two there. Yeah, I think we grab some wool. We can make 2 more beds. Let's do it. 2 more beds. I'll just pop them in here. There we go. We'll keep the villagers going. And on that note, we've got a nice little build we've finished. Hit F4 and have a bit of a look around. Yeah, so we've got a nice little village starting to come together. We've got a little tiny bit of create over there. So next time we'll work on more farming stuff. We'll work on the iron farm over here. We'll work on the animal farm, and we'll work on getting the mill going a bit better as well, automating things a bit better. And yeah, we've got our little marketplace build, and we improved our garden. So pretty happy with today's effort. It looks like we've got a few gates and fences and things going in. So we might have to clean up the walls a bit that are being built automatically by the villagers, just to direct where we want things to go just a bit more. But that's looking really good. And we've got our little airship here. Looking out from the airship. We're camping out at the village. And then we've got this whole section up here. So once we get the iron farm going, we'll get a schematic cannon, and we will copy all of these houses. We'll maybe fix this one. We'll bring the parts for this one down. We know how to build those anyway. We'll copy all the houses, and we'll bring those down over here. Expand the village, and we'll demolish the ones that are up here for the moment, and bring the farm stuff down as well. Looks good. So we can maybe have a separate farming village up there or something like that down the track. Alrighty. Back into normal mode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll get into my outro screen, but I've been TechEd Fred. This is Aetherial Airships, and thank you very much for watching. We'll do it again in 2 weeks. Next weekend it'll be Skyflat Redux, and obviously on Tuesday night we'll have some more Terraria, and on Thursday we'll have some more Hightail. All right. I'll get some music going. We'll get Cobblestone Generator going for our outro screen, and we'll have a quick look on the Twitch side of things and see if there's anyone we can raid out to. All right. So we've got a few people going playing Minecraft at the moment. The other option is we've got Origami Tiger is doing some Lego today. Haven't rated it to Origami Tiger in a couple of weeks from memory. So we've also got a Craftwork stream. We've got Tedicus going. Actually, we might go raid Tedicus. He's only got 4 viewers. I could use a couple more. So if you feel like sticking around for the raid on the Twitch side of things, feel free to stick around, and we'll pop a little raid call in. If you're a follower, you can actually use the raid call. Also, no new followers. I was going to say thank you to the new followers, but there's no new followers. All right, so let's get the raid call into the chat. And if you're on the YouTube side of things, feel free to just go have a look at some of my recorded videos and previous streams if you like what you see. Feel free to subscribe if you're up to it. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to follow if you haven't already. And I'll say a big thank you to my patrons, the Fantastic Soap, Oniaro and Catsmith. Thank you for continuing to be paid patrons. I know you don't get to the streams very often, but I appreciate you all the same. So thank you very much for that. So in the chat at the moment, you'll see TechEd Raid. You can copy that into the chat in the next stream if you like. And we're going to raid out to Tedicus Gaming. Once the music finishes on the YouTube side... Oh, we're going to an ad. We'll wait for the ad to finish. Alrighty. 20 seconds to go on the ad. Alrighty. Ad has just finished on the Twitch side of things. So we're going to go raid Tedicus Gaming on the Craftworks SMP. And we will see you next week for some ethereal, for some Skyflat SMP. So that's a more vanilla SMP, but it's basically sky islands and that sort of thing. Sky villages is the best way to describe it. Sky structures, no islands, just sky structures, and only stuff that's been built by players. So I've got a raid call in the chat that you can copy if you like. It's TechEd Raid with the channel logo, which is a follower emote. So if you're a follower, you can use it. Thank you all for watching, and I will say again, in case anyone missed it, thanks to my paid patrons, Fantastic Sape, Oniara, and Catsmith. We're going to go raid into Tedicus Gaming on the Craftworks SMP. Also playing Minecraft. On the YouTube side of things, we'll finish up shortly. Okay, where's Tedicus gone? There we go. And thank you all for watching. All right, raiding now. Okay, on the YouTube side, we'll just finish things up.